Good morning, good morning, and welcome to another Command Your Day. Hop on in the room. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Come on in. Welcome to the room. I'm Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor. Come on in the room with a focus in productivity and mindset. Good morning. Life is precious. How are you? And welcome to the Action Accelerator. I'm so excited that you decided to take a step to work with me. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate you. Good morning, Miss Arena. How are you? How are you doing? Good morning, Jenny. Thank you so much for all the hearts. Thank you. Who's that? Armando. Good morning. Welcome to the room. Come on in. Come on in the room. Come on in. Hi, Claudia. Welcome to the room. Good morning to you all. Welcome to our time of motivation. Hey, good morning, Miss Arena. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. I am doing well. Happy Friday to you, Miss Gloria. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. So this is actually my last live stream for 8 days? I think it's 8 days. From now until the 25th. I return on the 25th. I got things. Thank you for everything you do. You're welcome. So all the commanders in the room, let's celebrate. Life is precious. She decided to join the Action Accelerator, and I'm so excited for her and all the goals that she's going to accomplish, the next level that she's going to get to. So let's celebrate her in the comments. You know, we take time to celebrate. Let's celebrate her joining the Action Accelerator. I'm so excited. I'm going to send you a message today. So we can get started. Yes, indeed. You're very welcome. You are very welcome. I celebrate you all when you make the decision to go higher and do more. Why so many certificates? So I have time this morning, so let me answer this question. I have time on my hands this morning. Mr. Pickley, I hope I said that right, asked the question, why so many certificates? Why so many certificates? I believe the Bible talks about 8 streams of income, having 8 streams of income. I think that's the Bible recommendation, to have 8 streams of income. Now, how are you rewarded? You're rewarded based on the value that you distribute, right? That's how you're rewarded, based on the value that you distribute. Now, how do you build value? You got to know something. You got to know how to do something, right? That is how you distribute value. And I'm teaching before I even get into anything. All of this is value. That's what it is. So I have more than 8 streams of income. All right, my friend, I hope this helped you. But yes, all of this is value. So you want to set your life up in a space where you will never go broke again, right? You want to set your life up like that, because at any point in time, one of these things up here, one of those that are still sitting on my desk that I have not yet hung on the wall, one of them is going to make me some money. All right. So for those of you who are wondering, why so many certificates? This is value. All of this is value, and you are rewarded based on the value that you distribute. Coming to disrupt, leave with a coaching session. Yes, that's it. That's always the goal. When they come in to disrupt what is going on, they're going to leave with a life lesson, right? They're going to leave with a life lesson. I shouldn't have asked. I feel dumb now. No, you don't. You should not feel dumb. You should feel more enlightened. That's how you should feel. That's how I want you to feel. All right? I don't want you to feel dumb. No. I want you to Be enlightened that, hey, you know what? I want to be rewarded well. So let me build value, not worth, because your self-worth you were born with, but value. You have to add value to your life as you grow, as you become. You got to add value to your life, because what you knew when you were in 10th grade, 11th grade, what amount of reward do you think you can get from what you learned in the 10th grade? Not much, right? So as you get older and you get to different phases in your life, you want to add additional value to your life. All right? Like this one right here. This is my certificate in project management, right? Now, I'm already a nurse. I'm a pediatric nurse, right? But I have a project management certificate. So if I decide that, okay, the medical field, I'm tired, let's put that on hold, I can do project management. I am also a master life coach and mentor, which I do as my business. All right, I hope this is making sense to y'all. But you want to make sure that you add so much value to yourself, because you are rewarded based on the value that you distribute. If you think about your job, your income. Good morning, Liz. I'm teaching before I'm teaching, because somebody wants to know why so many certificates, right? Somebody else was in my comments yesterday. What did he say about my... I can't... Oh, he said that these were... it was a backdrop. Like I took a picture and made a backdrop, that they weren't actual certificate. He said it was a backdrop. So I was telling him to come back today so I can address him. Oh, wow. I love your explanation. Yeah. So I don't want you to feel... you use that word. I don't use that word to describe anyone, but that's the word that you chose to use. I don't want you to feel like that. I want you to be enlightened. Whenever you come to my page, whenever you see any of my content, I want you, all of you, to be enlightened, right? Information is light. If you don't know something, you're in the dark about it, and you're in the dark with that thing in that specific area, and you need light so you can maneuver and navigate the space that you're in. You need light, and information is light. So I don't want you to feel any negative way, all right? Just be enlightened, okay? So understand, you were born with worth, but you have to increase your value as you grow. How do you increase your value? You have to learn a new skill, learn how to do additional things, right? Yeah, that's how you increase your value. That's how you increase your value. Because now I know stuff that I can teach somebody else. And if they're desperate enough to learn it, they will invest in learning it. I'll pay you to teach me that, right? So that's how you add value. And you're rewarded based on your value. Hey, Lilia, how are you? I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. So welcome, everyone. Oh, my goodness. We're well over 100. Welcome to the room. Good morning to you all. I'm Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor. Welcome to my virtual space. If you are looking for a community that provides you with motivation, valuable insights, and practical strategies for success, please connect with me. Hit that follow button. I am live here. So today, as of today, there will be a shift in our schedule here for the live stream. I will be taking a break. If you're new to me, I have just accomplished live streaming 365, well, really 66, or is it 67? Because that was 2 days ago. We hit that goal, right? I think it's like 67 days consecutively. So I will be taking a break. So after my live stream today, I will be taking a break from social media overall, not just this platform, but social media overall. I will be taking a break, and I will return on August 25th, right? Hey, Freddie, or Fred D. I hope I said that right. So I will be taking a break from social media, and I will return on August 25th. And okay, I said it right. Hey, Dee Dee. So as of August 25th, I will be on 6:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. That will be our commander schedule once we hit the 25th. Okay? All right. So welcome to the room. Hit that follow button because you will get the notification when I return. For those of you who are new here, if you want to join in our celebration tomorrow, Commander's Day celebration, again, we hit a major milestone in our gathering here. We live stream 365 days consecutively. No excuses. We showed up. We implemented, we accomplished goals. Mindsets were transformed during these 365 days. And that is what we want to celebrate tomorrow. If you want to be in the room with me and the other commanders, you're going to use the link in my bio to sign up for Commander's Day. It is a free event. If you want the Zoom link for tomorrow, tap my profile picture. Go to the link in my bio. To scroll down, you'll see a section that says Commander's Day. Drop your best email address there. Hit I'm in, and you're going to get a confirmation email with the Zoom link for tomorrow and a free gift that I want to give to you for making the time to be in the room with us tomorrow. Coach, I love your energy, your motivation, and your value words. Thank you. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. And thank you for continuing to support. Hey, Kasim, how are you? Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, let's do this. Let's get right into our gratitude check-in. I'm not rushing this morning at all. So ask all the questions that you want to ask because I'm going to be away for a week. All right, so get all your questions in, or you can write them down, bring them to the celebration tomorrow, because I will make time to do like hot seat coaching. So if you have any questions for me, bring them tomorrow. I will have time to talk with you all and answer any questions that you have. All right, that is me showing appreciation for all of you who showed up with me, stuck in there with me for the 365 days. All right, awesome. If you have any questions, DM me and I'll be happy to help you. All right, so let's do our gratitude check-in. Let's do that really quickly. Go ahead and drop in the comments 3 things that you are grateful for today. 3 things that you're grateful for today. Drop them in the comments. The big 3, this community. Awesome. Thank you so much for that. If you're new here, the big 3 is life, health, and strength. So if those are the 3 things that you're grateful for today, go ahead and drop the big 3 in the comments. Life, health, and strength. Go ahead and drop those in the comments if those are the things that you are grateful for today. Saria, I hope I said that right, says family, my family, love, and God. Awesome. I love that. Peace, grace, favor, the big 3. Awesome. It's not too late. Progress, peace. I love that, Miss Arena. So let me take a second to address the part that says it's not too late. And it is not. It's not too late. Anyone on here that is feeling today like, man, it's too late for me to accomplish this goal. It's too late for me to write the book. It's too late for me to launch the organization. It is not too late. While I was in the bathroom this morning, I was thinking like, there's a specific financial goal that I wanted to hit by the time I'm 40 years old, right? I was just thinking about that. Thank you for putting that, Lily. I'm going to read that in a second. I was just thinking that in the bathroom, like I'm going to be 40 in 4 months, right? I'm going to be 40 in 4 months and I haven't hit that financial goal yet. And I was thinking to myself, well, you know what? The average individual that hits this financial goal. Thank you, Kasim. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for that. The average, hey, Liz, the average individual that hits that goal, they don't do that until they're like 45, 46. So I'm like, okay, I have roughly 5 years to accomplish this goal. So if I get really focused, do the thing that I know I need to do for the next 5 years, I can still hit that goal. So I'm not too late. All right. So for anyone on here that is feeling like, man, I'm too late to do this, I'm too late to accomplish this, I'm too late to get this done. No, you're not too late. You're right on time. And you got to understand that even in the place that felt like a delay, you got to identify that there's still some lessons that you need to learn. So it's not necessarily a delay, it's a space of learning. And you got to make sure that you are learning because it's preparation for where you are going. So understand, as Miss Arena said, she's grateful that it's not too late. It's not too late. All right? You can still accomplish that dream. You can still make it a reality. You're not too late. There were some lessons that you needed to learn along the way. So make sure that you're paying attention to the lesson. For anybody, thank you so much, Kasim. Thank you. You helped me to hit the goal. For anybody that's been feeling like, man, I'm too late or I'm delayed, this thing should have happened already. It's just an indication of the pace that you were learning the lessons at. May look like delay, may feel like delay, but it's just the pace that you were learning the lessons at. Hey, Angelica, how are you? Yes, some individuals may learn faster, right? They hit that one financial difficulty and they were like, oh, never again. I will never put myself in this space again. So they learned their lesson really fast. So now they can move on to the next step of financial goals. You may have made 1 or 2 or 3 mistakes when it comes to your finances. So it's just the pace at which you were learning your lesson. So you're not delayed. It's not too late. Just make sure that you're learning the lessons. All right. I hope that made sense. I hope it made sense to y'all. All right. Let me go back and read some of these comments. But yes, thank you, Miss Arena, for putting that in the comments because that is a great point. Grateful, it's not too late. It's not at all. Life is Precious says the big 3. Awesome. Lilia says my amazing life, my health, and the Action Accelerator program. For those of you who don't know, that is my mentorship program. And again, we're celebrating Life is Precious, who has made the decision to join the Action Accelerator. And we're super excited. She's going to her next level inside of the program. So those of you who are considering that, hey, I need a mentor in this season, you can absolutely enroll in the Action Accelerator. All right. More beautiful today. Thank you, Alexis. Thank you. I appreciate that. Liz says, grateful for Friday. Rest and growth. Awesome. I hear you. Awesome. Thank you for listening in. Thank you. All right. I think I'm caught up. Oh, wait. No, I'm not. All right. Good morning, Angelica. Good morning again. I'm 30 and do feel behind. No, you're not. You're 30. You have so much time left. Oh my goodness. You're not behind. You have so much time left. You got to figure out though, Kasim, where exactly do you want to end up? Say the next 12 months. Where do you want to end up in the next 12 months? You're 30. You got so much time on your hand. Oh my God. Oh, to be 30 again. You're so young. Oh my goodness. So you got to get really clear on where do I want to end up in the next 12 months, right? That's the first question that you need to answer. Where do I want to end up? What do I want my life to look like? Okay. So we're going to start with the end. I want to own my home. I want to be in this specific job, making this specific type of income, right? So these are the things that, and I'm giving you coaching. I am coaching you on this live stream. Hey, good morning, Protector. How are you? So receive it, okay? My mentees on here, they pay good money to receive what I'm telling you. They pay really good money. every month to receive what it is that I'm giving you. So are you ready? You got to figure out, where do I want to end up the next 12 months? Start with the end in mind. Now, then you're going to work your way back. What are the things that I need to do, right, to make sure that I end up at this spot with these things? Do I need to work on my finances? Do I need to get a second job to make sure that I have more income, right? Because if your plan is to buy a house, you want to assess, where does my income stand? Where does my credit score stand? So you want to look at all of these things if that goal is to end up with a house. Good morning, Teeks. How are you? It's okay. It's okay. You're not late. I'm taking my time to answer some questions. School and more savings. And that is awesome. Good morning, Lady Lola. How are you? I know I'm right where God wants me to be. Awesome. I love that. So you said school and savings. I'm giving you all coaching. Pay attention. Listen in to our coaching session. It's me and Kasim. So I want y'all to listen in. I have a lot of time this morning, so that's why I'm talking like this. Okay. So me and Kasim, we're in a coaching session. He says that he wants school and he wants more savings. All right. So have you figured out the exact course that you want to register for? Have you figured out the school? Have you figured out your schedule? Am I able to go in person? Am I going to do this thing online? Have you figured out the financial aspect of going to school? Will I apply for a student loan? Can I afford the certificate? Maybe it's a certificate that you want to get. Can I afford it right now? More savings. What does your financial structure looks like? What does it look like? And you got to get this. Get this book to work on your money. Okay? Kasim, get this book. I think it is available on the TikTok shop. You see all of this stuff here? I study when I read. My focus is on my finances, so I study when I read. So this is what it looks like. Okay? Okay? So you're going to get this book if you want to work on your money. For all of you who want to work on your money. Like I said, I have time this morning, so I'm going to help you all. My situation look like asthma attack. Okay, I don't think I understand that analogy, but get this book. Okay, good morning, Nay. I think you have this one already, Teeks. I will teach you to get rich. Good morning, C-Suite. How are you? Can't figure it? You can't figure it? I will teach you to be rich. For those of you who want to, simple terms, it's not good. So, all right. I said that I was going to take the time to help you, so I'm helping you. It's not good, but you have the pen in your hand, Kasim. All right? I want you to acknowledge that I have the pen in my hand. Right now, my story is not good. But here's the thing. You have the ability to write a new story. Starting today, you have the ability to write a new story. So you got to shift your mindset. That's the first place that you need to start. Before any of the things that I just told you, you got to start with your mindset. You got to adjust that. That perspective, that lens that you're looking through right now, you got to shift that. Absolutely shift that. My past, the story is not good. But today, I'm making a decision to write a new story. That's where you got to start. That's where you got to start. Okay, my friend? So my story is not good right now, but I'm going to write a new story. Here's what I'm going to do for the next, we got 4 months left? 4 months left? Change how you tell your story. Absolutely, Lady Lola. You got to change how you tell your story. We got 4 months left. Write what it is that you want your story to say. I'm financially stable. Every week I make sure that I'm looking at my income. I'm looking at my finances. What's coming in? What's going out? How am I multiplying? Am I keeping what it is that I made? All right. And that's enough of the coaching that I can give you today. Make sure that you join us tomorrow inside of the Commander Celebration. Okay. So I can make some time to help you all out. But for those of you who want to get your finances together, get this book in 30 days. Spend 30 days to looking like been hitting the gym hard. Who? No, I have not been going to the gym. I walk 5 days a week. I walk. My daughter said, no, Jim, no, you're going to walk. I've been walking, my friend. So for those of you who want to get your finances together, get this book. It's going to teach you how to structure your finances, all right? Awesome. Now, we did our gratitude check-in. Let's move on. We've made a promise to ourselves that we're going to make bold moves this year. So let's reiterate that promise by typing in the comments, I am making bold moves. Type that in the comments. For those of you who want more of my coaching, you have two options. You can join us in the Commander's Day celebration tomorrow. I'll be able to get to a few of you. I won't be able to do everybody. Okay, I'll get through a few of you tomorrow. Or you can enroll in the Action Accelerator, which is my mentorship program, so that I can help you more. If you're saying that your finances are not in order right now, you don't have the budget for personal development, you got to get on my mailing list, because I have in circulation a money plan that gives you 10 ideas on how you can fund your personal development. You need 10 ways how you can come up with the money to work with me. Get on my mailing list so you can get access to the money plan. All right? Kasim, make sure that you are on my mailing list so you can get access to the money plan. Let's start there so you can fund your personal development. All right? Thank you, Robbins. Thank you. All right. So yes, we are making bold moves this year. We're not letting fear hold us back. We are not going to be crippled by anxiety. We're not going to worry about what people say, what people think. Good morning, Victor. We're not going to be overly consumed by that, because they're going to say and they're going to think no matter what. But you got to show up for you. You have to show up for you. And I have launched this campaign of keeping your promise to yourself. It's time for you to keep your promise to yourself. Absolute time for you to do that. You show up for everybody else, but you make a promise to yourself, I'm going to write the book, I'm going to start the business, I'm going to go back to school, but you don't keep that promise. Now is the time for you to do that. Now is the time for you to do that. All right? Get connected to this community, because we're endeavoring to do so. Keeping our promise to ourselves and making those bold moves. All right? At work. See you later. Thank you for the advice. We'll be back for more. Awesome. All right. Thank you so much for showing up. Now, remember, taking a break from live streaming after today. I will be back on the 25th. All right. The 25th of this month. I will be back and we will resume our live streaming. Okay. All right. Awesome. 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 So we've been working from the Bold Moves Manual, which is mindset coaching in a book. This is what we've been working from so that we can make these bold moves. So you can get your copy on Amazon, the Bold Moves Manual, or you could type my name in, Anika V. Brown, and it will pop up for you. Get your copy. Join us right here so you can follow along with us. Today we're going to be on page 173 and 174 today. All right, so if you have the Bold Moves Manual, 173, 174. Let's pray. Let's pray. My goodness, we're half an hour already into the live. Half an hour. All right, let's pray really quickly. We're going to pray the 23rd Psalm, and then we will keep it moving. It's okay, Miss Gloria. It's okay. It's all right. I'm not going to step on your toes this morning. It's okay. All right, so here we go. The 23rd Psalm. Let's pray. The Lord is our shepherd, we shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil. For thou art with us, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil, our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen, amen, and amen. Yes, Miss Arena, the 23rd Psalm. Yes, indeed. Surely, without a doubt, goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives. So let's move right into our affirmations. Hi, Amika. How are you? Welcome to the room. Welcome. Sometimes people mix my name up and they will call me Amika instead of Anika. They will say Amika. There's a little baby. That is in one of the homes that I work in, and that's what he calls me, Amika. All right, so let's get into the affirmation. God's son, how are you? How are you doing? Okay, so they mess up your name as well. Okay. All right, so let's get into the affirmations. You can find them in the front of the Bold Moves manual, or you can find them attached to the emails that I send out to my community. So let's get into it. If you don't have access to it, DM me or just use the section. Thank you, Miss Arena. Ooh, I love that. I love that bow. I love it. DM me or use a section in my bio, the link in my bio that says Commanders Community. All right, let's go through our affirmations. Let's do that. So I'm going to read through them. You're going to repeat them to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree. Please do not request to join the live. I do not do battles. Hey, Peaceful Angel, how are you? Thank you so much for the daily heart me. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so here we go. I'm going to read through the affirmations. Thank you, Lexi. How are you? Here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself. I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself. And I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a disciplined builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. Today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. I give myself permission to win. I am a visionary. I see beyond my present. I think beyond limitations. I create the future. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is impossible for me. Yes, Miss Arena. Yes, indeed. If God said that I can have it, I can have it. Nothing is impossible for me. Yes, nothing. Thank you, Peaceful Angel. Thank you. Stunning as heaven. Thank you, Godson 19. Thank you for that. You're doing good, Lexi. Awesome. Good morning, Teacher 7. How are you? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Teacher 7, how are you? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, affirmative. Thank you, Miss Arena. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. So remember that tomorrow is our Commander's celebration. Thank you, Victor, for typing that. Tomorrow is our Commander's celebration. Again, we're celebrating everything that we have accomplished over the last 365 days. I will be making room to do some hot seat coaching. Hey, Lady T, how are you? So you want to be in the room. Also, I will be doing some scholarships for the Action Accelerator. So if you've been wanting to work with me, you got to be in the room because you just may be. Let me go drop these kiddos off. Awesome. All right. Have a great day. Have a great day, C-Suite. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hey, Lydia. So I will be doing some scholarships for the Action Accelerator. So you want to be in the room. Okay. Hey, Patrick. You want to be in the room tomorrow. How do you get in the room? You're going to tap my profile picture. It's going to take you to my bio. Hey, Happiness 300. How are you? It's going to take you to my bio. Use that link in my bio. And now it's going to open up a new page for you. You're going to scroll down to where it says Commander's Day. You're going to put your best email address there. Hit the button that says I'm in. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Welcome to the room. You're going to hit the button that says I'm in. Once you hit that, it's going to send you a confirmation email. Inside of that email, you will find the Zoom link for tomorrow morning. And make sure that you're doing the time adjustment. For those of you in a different country, a different time zone, you want to do the conversion. It'll be 10 a.m. Eastern time for me. So make sure that you're doing the time conversion so you don't miss the event. Okay? So once you put your email address in, it's going to send you a confirmation email with the Zoom link and a free gift inside of that email for you, just for signing up. All right. But if you want to be one of those who are selected for a scholarship into the Action Accelerator, which is, thank you, Liz. Liz says that it is 9 a.m. CST. So if that is your time zone, you will join at 9 a.m. All right. So make sure that you're doing the time conversion. Again, if you want to be in the room and possibly one of those selected for a scholarship into the Action Accelerator, you got to be in a room. You have to be in a room. Have to be in the room with us tomorrow for our Commander's Day celebration. Okay? All right. And if you want the ability to ask me some questions so you can get on the spot coaching during that session, you got to be in a room. All right. I'm not doing it after I close out the Zoom room, because once I close that out, I'm on my break from social media and then I return August 25th. Okay. So make sure that you're making note of these times. Now, there will not be a live stream tomorrow. We're just going to focus on getting in that Zoom room and do what we got to do. All right. For a great experience on our Commander's Day. So there will not be a live stream tomorrow. We're only doing the Zoom room, so you got to get in. For today, if you have any questions, you're not sure about what I said, you're not sure how to do it, send me a DM so that I can give you further instructions on how to get in the room for tomorrow. It's free. Registration is free. Get in the room and you have a possibility of being one of those selected for scholarship to be a part of my mentorship program. All right. So DM me if you have any questions. If anything I said today wasn't clear in the instructions, send me a DM. But there will not be a live stream tomorrow. We're just going to be in the Zoom room at 10 a.m. Eastern time, which is my time. Not sure what it is for you. I know it's 9 a.m. CST. So do the time conversion. All right. And then the next time you see me live here will be August 25th, Monday, August 25th. So we'll work from Monday through Friday with our live streams here. And then I believe the following Sunday will be the 31st. Then we're going to be live on the ministry page at 7 a.m. for the Jesus campaign. All right. Any word on larger Commanders Community Tea? Oh, yeah, I'm still trying to find a vendor. Miss Arena. I'll try to work on that. Let me put that down on my list. Vendor for t-shirts. All right. I put it down on my list. All right. Okay. Let's get into the word of the day. Let's do that. Let's do that. So we are on page 173 and 174. That's what I said, right? Yeah. 173. That's okay, Miss Arena. That's all right. This is gonna be too long there until August 25th. So here's we'll miss you. So here's what you're going to do, my friend. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to head over to my YouTube channel. I'm the productivity coach on YouTube. Okay? So every morning you're going to wake up as if you're going to join my live stream, right? You're going to go to the productivity coach on YouTube and you're going to play, whether you want to watch one or two of those videos, that's up to you. But you don't have to miss out on information. There are 570 something videos over there on my YouTube channel. Okay, I believe that can cover you until I get back. Even if you do 3 a day, it will still be enough to cover you until I get back. And I appreciate you saying that. I truly appreciate you saying that. All right, but you're going to get connected to my YouTube channel so that you can binge watch the videos over there until I return. All right, my friend, let me know that you got those instructions. So you're going to wake up just like you're getting on, maybe on life support. You're going to be fine. It's only, 8 days? I think it's like 8 days or 9 days. You're going to be fine. Okay? Just head over to my YouTube channel. I'm the productivity coach on YouTube, or there's a link in my bio. Yeah, only 8 or 9 days. You're going to head to the link in my bio. The second link in my bio goes directly to my YouTube channel. So you can catch up on all the videos there. They're all there. Okay? All right. So let's get into the word of the day. Today we're on page 173 and 174, and we are talking about confidence. Yes, we're talking about confidence today. I will miss you though. I know. I'll be back soon though. I need to rest this head of mine, this brain of mine that is going 100 miles an hour. All right, so confidence. We're talking about confidence today. Page 173 and 174. I really need this book. I love it so far. Awesome. You can get your copy on Amazon. It is available on Amazon. Thank you, Lady Lola. Thank you. I do deserve a break. 300. It's been now 300 and what? Like 67 days? Yeah, I do need a break. I do. So you can get your copy on Amazon, okay? The Bold Moves Manual is the title. Or you can type my name in and it will pop up for you. Okay? Thank you. Who said that? A 2DN? I hope I said that right. Okay. I'm going on there when I get off the live. Okay. All right, Amika. Awesome. Yeah. So we're on page 173 and 174 today. So we're going to talk about confidence. Like that English, my best regard from Dominican Republic. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you. For those of you who want to be in the English class, hold on, let me read. I know he sent me an email. Let me read it for y'all. So for those of you who want to be in the English class, DM me the word English so I can add you to the list, okay? So he sent me an email. Good afternoon, coach. My Zoom setup was just tested, seemed to be working well. Perhaps we could speak tomorrow regarding the setup of the classes. Okay, so I will give him a call today. I'm going to give him a call today. So for those of you who want to learn English, DM me the word English. I will call him today and let's see how I'm going to do this. I will try to do another. You got to send me in a message. Happiness 300. Send it to me in a message because once I close out the live stream, I won't be able to see your comments. Okay, I don't know how to find the comments on here, but I won't be able to see your comments once I I close out. So for those of you who want to join the English class, DM me the word English, okay? All right. All right. Great, 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 great. So I will give him a call this morning, and I should be able to have like a link set up. That's not a hard thing. I'll have a link set up. I'll come back on. I will try to come back on and do a live to let you all know that the English class is set up. The link is ready. All right. All right. Let's get into the word of the day. So the word of the day is confidence. We're talking about confidence today. We're talking about confidence because there's another level of confidence that you gain when you show up for yourself. When you do the thing that you said that you were going to do, when you keep your promise to yourself, right? There's another level of confidence that you gain that you can't get it any other way. You can't get that type of confidence any other way. And it's genuine because you showed up for yourself. You kept that promise. You said, I was going to do this. I'm going to make sure that I take care of myself in a certain way. And you followed through and you actually did it. Good morning, Dragonfly Girl. How are you? You actually followed through. There's just another level of confidence that you gain when you actually follow through and keep the promises that you made to yourself. All right, so that's the part that I want to push into this morning or press into this morning. So the word of the day is confidence, a feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities or qualities. That's the definition that I went with. Now, confidence is not having all the answers. Nobody has all the answers, right? I think maybe ChatGPT now, right? Whatever version they're on, maybe has a lot of answers, but nobody has all the answers. How may I have your email? It's in my bio, Samuel. If you click my profile picture, you're going to see a section that says email. All you have to do is tap that, write your message, and hit send. Okay? So tap my profile picture. There's a section that says email. Tap that, type your message, and hit send. And that's how you get to me via email. All right? Awesome. Here we go. So confidence is not having all the answers. It's about trusting yourself enough to take action. Take action. Follow through on what you said that you were going to do. So that's how we're going to get to these big, bold goals that we have set for ourselves that we're going after this year. Confidence is the foundation for success, fulfillment, and stepping into your full potential. Again, when you show up for yourself, it brings on another level of confidence that you can't gain any other way but when you show up for yourself. All right? Confidence is not something you are born with or something that is only available to a selected few. No, that's not true. So if you've been thinking, well, I'm not confident because I'm not like this one, or I'm not like that one, or I wasn't born into this family, I wasn't born with this, that's not how it works. Okay? Confidence is not something you were born with or something that is only for a selected few. That's not how it works. It's something that is built, it is developed and strengthened over time. The more you take action, the more you follow through, you become even more confident, right? And repetition helps with this. When I first started out on social media, my confidence was not there at all, but I challenged myself to keep showing up. And with repetition, it built my confidence because I was showing up, doing the thing that I told myself that I was going to do. And that helped to build my confidence. Now I can just turn the camera on and talk for a whole hour. But I didn't start out that way. All right. So confidence can be built, developed, and strengthened over time. If you've ever doubted yourself, second-guessed yourself, second-guessed your abilities, or hesitated because you felt unqualified, you're not alone. You're not alone, but you got to make a personal decision that I'm going to become confident. And it doesn't matter what age you're at. Let me say that. It does not matter what age you're at. You can decide in this moment, at this time, I'm going to be more confident. All right? And you're going to follow these steps that I'm going to give you. Okay? You should know you already have everything inside of you to walk boldly into your purpose and get to these goals that you're trying to go after. So let's explore what confidence really is, what destroys it, and how you can build it and walk in it daily. Walk in it daily. For those of you who are coming in, I see the numbers are jumping up. I'm reading from my book, The Bold Moves Manual. We're on page 173 and 174 today, and we're talking about confidence. All right. Hello, Kimberly. How are you? So we're talking about confidence. All right. So now let's explore what confidence really is, what destroys it, and how you can build it and walk in it daily. So confidence is not arrogance. It's not the guy or the lady that walks in a room and they're super loud and their chest puffed up. That is not confidence. That's arrogance and ego, right? That is not confidence. So you don't have to strive to be the loudest in the room. You don't have to strive to be the one that knows it all. That's not confidence. It's not, right? And it's not perfection. Confidence is not perfection. Oh, they do it so well. That's why they're confident. They're so perfect at that thing. That's why they're so confident. I can't do it that perfect. Confidence is not perfection. All right? Exactly. OMG, I love this word on this morning. Awesome. I'm happy that you showed up so you can receive it. So confidence is not perfection. It is trusting yourself and believing in your ability to succeed. So even if you don't have all the answers, you don't know all the parts, you know what? I trust my ability that even if I don't know all of it, I'm willing to learn so that I can succeed. That's confidence. That is confidence. Yeah, security in ourselves. Yeah, that's confidence. I don't have all the answers. I don't know all the parts, but I am willing. I know that I have the ability to learn so I can be successful at this thing. That right there is confidence. So you don't have to start out with knowing all the pieces. No, you believe in your ability to learn. So I'm going to figure out what pieces go together. What pieces in my business is going to go together? What pieces in this class that I'm taking that goes together for me to see success? That right there is confidence. All right? That's confidence. So believing in your ability to succeed no matter what obstacles come your way. Because again, you may not know all the parts. They may have a position available. You don't know all the task that's connected to this position, but you believe in your ability to learn. So let me apply for this promotion. I have the ability to learn. I have demonstrated before that I took on a task that I wasn't fully aware of, but I took the time to learn how to do it and I did it well. So let me apply for this promotion. That's confidence. That right there. No, you don't have all the answers. You may not know how to do it to perfection, but you believe in your ability to learn so that you can be successful at it. That right there is confidence. Perspective is important too. Insecure people see simply being confident as an ego. I understand that point. That is a good point, my tech journey. That is a great point that you made right there. All right. So here are 3 types of confidence that impacts our lives. Number 1 is self-confidence. Number 2 is situational confidence. And number 3 is spiritual confidence. Because I truly believe that if there's no spiritual aspect to your success journey, then it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable at all. You gotta have, and when I say spiritual, I'm talking about God. I'm not talking about burning all this stuff, and I'm not talking about, I don't believe in none of that. I believe in Jesus Christ. All right. I believe in a faith walk. All right. That's what I'm talking about. But there has to be spiritual aspect connected to your success journey. All right. So number 1, self-confidence, believing in your abilities to, believing in your abilities, your decisions, and your worth. I'm worthy of this position. I'm worthy to be in this room. I'm worthy to sit at this table. I'm worthy to tell my story. I'm worthy to pitch my project or pitch my product. I'm worthy of it. Self-confidence, right? So you're not going to sit in the background and be like, oh my God, nobody knows me. I've never done anything major. Why would they look at my project? Why would they sign up for my program? No, that's not it. Your self-confidence got to kick in and say, you know what? I believe in my abilities. I have something to teach. I have something to say. I'm worthy of this opportunity. So I'm going to show up like I'm worthy of it. All right. I'm going to show up like I'm worthy of it. All right. So that's self-confidence. I'm touching in. You don't find my email. Samuel, send me a direct message. I'm not sure why you can't find it, but send me a message right here on this platform, okay? Send me a message. All right, so it's believing in your abilities, your decisions, and your worth. You have to continue to affirm yourself daily and do not criticize yourself in a harmful way. It's okay to do a self-evaluation. Okay, where do I need to grow? What areas can I improve in, right? But never talk down to yourself and label yourself all type of negative things, because you can't grow out of that if you don't shift your mindset or shift the way that you talk to yourself. It is okay to do self-evaluation, but the purpose of that is to grow from where you are, not to shut you down so you can't go up, so you can't do anything. That's not the purpose of self-evaluation. It's to see, where am I, where would I like to be, and how do I fill the gap between these two places. All right, that's why you do self-evaluation. So you're not talking down to yourself. No, we're not doing that. Where am I right now? Where do I want to be? And how do I fill the gap in between? That is why you do a self-evaluation. That's the purpose of it. Not to knock you and drag you. And if that's what you're doing to yourself, you got to stop today. Okay? You got to stop today. So self-confidence, that's one of the type of confidence that impacts our lives. The next one is situational confidence, feeling secure in a specific skill. What you do on your job, you're very secure in how you do it, how you do your presentation, how you complete the task that you've been given. So feeling secure in that specific skill, that career, or that area of life. You know what? I'm really good with finances. I'm good with money. I handle money well. That's situational confidence. I am very good with budgeting and sticking to the budget. That's situational confidence. Yes, fill the gap between. I'm preparing my green juice plus. It's the best way to start the day. Oh, awesome. Write the vision and make it plain. Yes, Andy. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And that is one of the first things that we do inside of the Action Accelerator, is to create a vision map. You're writing the vision and making it plain. A lot of individuals stay in the same area of life that they're at because they have not written down the vision that they want to live in. They have this idea in their head. Well, I would like to be a homeowner. I would like to go to school and get this specific degree. I would like to work this type of job. I would like to have this type of business. Go to school and get this specific degree. I would like to work this type of job. I would like to have this type of business. They have the idea in their head, but nothing is mapped out on paper. So the vision is not plain. And if the vision is not plain, there cannot be any running, because that's what the scripture says. Write the vision, make it plain, so those that read it may run. You want to read it and run, or those who are going to help you to get to your destiny, they need something to read so they can run. They can't read what's in your head. They can't. They can't read what's in your head. I've had a conversation before with a leader, and they were saying that they were having issues with their team, right? The team is just not doing what I want them to do. They're just so stuck in the old way of doing things, right? This is what the leader was saying to me. They're just stuck in their old way of doing things. And my one question to that person was, have you ever sat down and tell them what your vision is? Do they know what your vision is? Well, no, I didn't. How are they going to move on what your vision is? Like, you have the idea in your head, but you're expecting your team to be mind readers, and none of us are. So you got to write the vision, make it plain so they can run, right? And that applies to our lives as individuals, right? You got to write that vision down so you know where you're running to, how fast you need to run, what direction you need to run in. You got to write it down. So vision mapping is one of the first things that we do inside of the Action Accelerator, which is my mentorship program. That's one of the first things that we do. Okay, where are you going? What does a big vision look like? Okay, we figured that out. We're clear on what that big vision looks like. Okay, what path can we take? What are the connected tasks that we need to get done so that this vision can become a reality? How are we going to run so that we can get to this vision? That's one of the first things we do inside of my mentorship program. So if you're struggling with mapping out your vision, you can sign up for the Action Accelerator so that you can get very clear on where you're going. Hey, Annabelle, how are you? So you can map out your vision. TikTok is making me do a puzzle here. There we go. All right. I've hit the 1 hour mark. So TikTok is having me do a puzzle. So you got to map out your vision. And if you don't know how to do that, again, sign up for my mentorship program, the Action Accelerator. DM me if you have any questions about that, because you got to get clear on where you're going so you know how to run. All right. Awesome. So again, situational confidence is feeling secure in a specific skill, career, or area of life. So situational confidence is connected to a specific situation. All right, awesome. I'm happy that you're getting it. And number 3 is spiritual confidence, trusting that you're created for a purpose and that you have divine support with you. So when you decide that, okay, I'm going to launch this business, I'm going to pitch the ideas to certain organizations that I want to partner with, you have to have that spiritual confidence of, I know I have divine support, and that divine support will provide me favor in rooms and at tables that maybe I've never sat at before. I'm not familiar with anybody that's sitting at the table, but I have divine support with me. So I'm still going to pitch this. I'm going to muster up all the confidence that I can find, knowing that I have divine support with me. So yes, I'm going to pitch the idea. I'm going to start the business. I'm going to write the book, and it will do well because I have divine support with me. So that's spiritual confidence. So again, the 3 types of confidence that impacts our lives: self-confidence, situational confidence, and spiritual confidence. Get the book so you can get the full breakdown, because me just going over it right here, right now, it may not stick, but if you get the book and you read it multiple times, it will help you. We're on page 173 and 174. All right. So it's the Bold Moves Manual. That's what I'm reading from for those of you who just came in the room. The Bold Moves Manual on page 173 and 174. All right, let's keep it moving. So let's talk about what destroys confidence, because when you know what destroys it, you know what to avoid or what to stop doing so that you can strengthen your self-confidence. All right. So here we go. The first thing is negative self-talk. The inner voice that says, I'm not enough. What if it fails? And this is a major one when it comes to us going after our goals. What if it fails? Okay, learn the lesson. Get up and try again. That's it. That's the answer. If you've been sitting down and saying, what if it fails? I didn't write the book because I don't know if anybody is going to read it. I don't know if it's going to do well. Write the book, see what happens, and if it doesn't take off the way that you were hoping, reassess. Where did I go wrong? What could I have done more? What do I need to learn about writing? What do I need to learn about marketing? Because writing a book is not just it. You got to learn how to market that book, right? You got to learn how to market it. What to avoid? Yes. So negative self-talk, that saying of I'm not enough, what if it fails? I don't think I deserve success. And this one comes up when you've had a crazy background, right? You've gone through some hardship and you pulled yourself, though you have pulled yourself out of those hard spots, those hard situations, there's still that lingering thought of, I don't deserve success because of this thing that happened in my past. You got to change that. That is what you're struggling right now. You got to change that self-talk. You're going to rewrite those narratives and replace it with thoughts of I'm capable. I will succeed. I am more than enough. I deserve success. I deserve the reward that comes with the work that I put in. So you're going to rewrite those narratives. Those negative self-talk that you've been doing, rewrite it. Rewrite it. I am capable. I will succeed. I am more than enough. I deserve success. I deserve all good things. I deserve it. When you get to that mindset or that way of talking to yourself, you're going to watch your life transform. You're going to change. Yes, Andy. Yes, that's a good point. Got to get rid of that. Yes, indeed. You got to get rid of that. The second thing that affects your self-confidence or confidence overall is comparison and fear of judgment. Comparison and fear of judgment. Constantly measuring yourself against others. And let me say this. Let me help you all here. When it comes to comparison and comparing your life to someone else's life. When I scroll on social media, like there are things that I'm still waiting on in my life. There are things that I desire to have in my life that is not yet my reality. But when I see these things on social media, you know what comes to mind? Not to compare myself with them. But what comes to mind is, I don't want what anybody has. I want what God has for me. Because what God has for me is perfect. Yes, a lot of things look nice on social media and it's like, oh, I would like to have that. I want that. I wish my life was like that. No, because once the camera turn off, you have no idea what's happening. So I don't want what you have. I want what God has for me. That's what I want. That's what I want. What God has for me. I don't want what I see on social media. It looks good. Don't get me wrong. It looks good. And I don't want that. I want what God has for me. Because I don't know. When the camera goes off, I have no idea the chaos that is happening in all of those situations, right? Whether it's business, whether it's family, whether it's a financial thing, a relationship thing, all of it. I don't want what you got. I want what God has for me. And that's what I tell myself. So that's how you can overcome this comparison. Yes, you have desires. Yes, there are things that has not become your reality yet. And it looks good on social media to see it. But still, you want to stay in that space of, I want what God has for me in the timing that he has it for me. Now, that's a whole nother situation right there. And my new book is going to deal a lot with timing. When you desire something, my devotional is going to deal a lot with that. Understanding how to wait and be okay with waiting, right? My new book is going to address that. But no, I don't want what you got. It looks good. And I celebrate you. I celebrate your success. I celebrate everything that is happening in your life. But I want what God has for me in the timing that he has it for me, right? Yes, what God has for me. Yes, indeed. What's for me, it's for me. Yes, yes, Liz. Yes, indeed. I don't want what you got. It looks good. It looks beautiful. But I'm not there when the cameras go off. So I don't know. Yes, avoid envy at all costs. Avoid envy. And emulation. Emulation is a sin. It is a sin. Google it. Emulation. It is a sin. Yes, God's plan. Absolutely. So comparison and fear of judgment, you constantly measuring yourself against others, can make you feel like you're not enough. And we want to avoid that. And how you're going to avoid that? Celebrate them. Celebrate what's happening in their lives. Pray for them. That's a good way to shift how you're looking at things. That is a great way to shift it. Let me pray for this person. I pray blessings over them. I pray that the beautiful things that they're showing, that it continues to be in their life. You can't be jealous if you're praying that. All right? So pray for them. I mean, don't stop talking. Okay. All right. So comparison and fear of judgment is another thing that kills our confidence. So you got to shift your focus. Instead of comparing yourself to others, compare yourself to the you of yesterday. Fortunately, people do that to others. Yeah, that's true. So you want to shift your focus, right? Instead of comparing yourself to others, you're going to compare yourself to the you of yesterday. What can I learn today that is going to make me a little bit better than who I was yesterday? Well, I can read an article. I could read a book, right? These are simple things that can help you to improve so that you're 1% better today than you were yesterday. That's the only comparison that you should be doing. Okay? The you of yesterday to the you that you want to be today. Another thing that holds us back is past failures and setbacks. This also diminish confidence. When you let past mistakes define you, your confidence shrinks. It does. So you have to reframe your failure. Every failure is a lesson and not a label. It is a lesson, not a label. So don't label yourself as a failure. No, the thing that you are working on may have failed, but you are not a failure. Okay? So every failure is a lesson and not a label. And you got to understand that this setback, or what you consider a failure, could actually be a setup for something greater. But it's going to be greater based on your perspective. All right? Yes, May, failure is not the end, but a step in your life. Absolutely. That is true. So you got to understand that sometimes what you consider a failure is a setup for something greater. So you got to shift your perspective. You cannot give up because it didn't work out the way that you wanted it to work out. If you will keep going, if you will keep knocking, if you will keep entering the door, something better is going to come your way. Yes, rejection is redirection. Yes, indeed. Hey, Yodi. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. All right, so let me hit some bullet points now because we're hitting that hour and a half mark. So let's do some bullet points. How do you build unshakable confidence? So get the book. It is available on Amazon. What I'm reading right here, get it in the book. The Bold Moves Manual. That's what it says. The Bold Moves Manual. Or you can type my name in on Amazon and it will pop up for you. Hey, Diogenes. I hope I said that right. Good morning to you. Welcome to the room. All right, so let's hit some bullet points. How do you build unshakable confidence? Number one, you're going to speak life over yourself. Do you ship to Canada? Yes, I do. Peace and strength. Yes, it is available on Amazon. Amazon does ship to Canada. All right, so you can go on Amazon and yeah. You're welcome. So today we were on page 173 and 174. That's where you'll find confidence. Thank you so much for asking that. All right, so let's hit the bullet points. Let's do that. Confidence is a muscle, so you got to exercise it. Number one, you're going to speak life over yourself because your words shape your reality. And that's something that I teach my kids all the time. Be careful what you say because your words are shaping your reality. Keep that in mind when you're speaking. Be mindful of what it is that you're saying because your words are shaping your reality. Start saying, I'm bold, I'm capable, I am enough, I'm equipped for this thing, I am. I have everything I need to succeed. Use your words to shape your reality. So make sure that you speak life over yourself. Please show up the book. Okay, you want to take a picture of it? Oh, my lighting. There you go. You take a picture of it. Let me know if you got it. It's the Bold Moves Manual, or you could just type my name in on Amazon. It will pop up for you. Okay? Let me know if you got it, Samuel. All right, the next thing, you're welcome. The next thing that you're going to do is take small, bold actions daily. The same way that we set our intentions here. Take small, bold action. Maybe you need to speak up in a meeting. Maybe that's something that you do. As a bold action, something that's going to stretch you. Maybe you've never been one to speak up in a meeting, but you can do that. All right, step out of your comfort zone. Then you're going to surround yourself with confidence builders. You're going to do that. Miss Serena laughing at me. Then you're going to surround yourself with confidence builders. Who are you listening to? Because you got to understand, those who you listen to, they influence you. Whatever you're consuming, it influences you. So pay close attention to who or what you're listening to, because it's influencing how you feel about yourself. All right? It's influencing how you feel about yourself. So pay close attention to that. All right. So as of today, you're going to watch how you speak to yourself. All right? You're no longer going to shrink yourself, but you're going to walk in confidence, knowing that you are enough. Expressions of how I feel here. Oh, okay. It's the first time I see you and listening, and it has been so great to be listening. Awesome, Samuel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Though I will not be live tomorrow, you can go to my YouTube channel and watch my videos there until I return from my break. All right, you can do that. So we will no longer shrink ourselves. We're going to walk in confidence, knowing that we are enough, right? We will not fear or let fear stop us from becoming who we were meant to be. So let's take bold actions. Take those bold steps. Stretch yourself. It's okay to do that. Growing pains, you're going to feel them, but it's okay to stretch yourself. If you need to speak up in a meeting, do that. If you want to start a new project to stretch yourself, do that. Or simply just changing the way that you speak to yourself. That is a major step right there. Changing the way that you speak to yourself. All right? Confidence is already in you. Let's all walk in it. All right, let's walk in it. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to set your intentions for today. Consider 3 things that you can do today that will get you 3 steps closer to your goal becoming a reality in your life. Do those 3 things today. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 1 in the evening. If you want to work with me, you're not sure how to map your vision out. You're not sure how to run with it. You're not sure how to execute. You're not sure how to manage your time. You're not sure how to shift your mindset. The Action Accelerator, which is my mentorship program, will help you to do all these things, to correct these things so that you can actually live the life that you desire to live. So if you want to be a part of my mentorship program, DM me the word mentor so I can help you to get enrolled. All right? Awesome. Remember that there will not be a live stream tomorrow. You got to be in the room with us at 10 a.m. Eastern Time for Commander Celebration. I will be back on August 25th. All right? That's 2 Mondays from today. Yeah, I'll be back. I got to take a break because I've been on here consistently for 360 something days. All right? I want to be a part of the mentorship. You got to DM me the word mentor. Do you know how to send me a message? Ma, do you know how to send me a message? Let me know. You got to message me the word mentor so I can help you to get enrolled. All right? Just a short break or not? Yeah, it is a short break. RL, it is a short break. But make sure that you all are subscribed to my YouTube channel so that you can just rewatch the videos over there. Okay? Hey, pal, how are you? Make sure that you're connected to my YouTube channel. I'm the Productivity Coach. Okay, great. Yeah, I'm the Productivity Coach over there. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. Watch those videos until I return on August 25th. All right, so I can rest my brain and I can finish writing this book. The goal is to publish 2 books by the end of this month. We'll see how that works out. All right. But yeah, I want to focus on getting that done until I return. Hey, get back up. Ooh, I like your tag. You're screaming, Miss Gloria. Yes, so I want to focus on getting it done. Oh, I love your tag. Get back up stronger, faster. I love that. You teacher of English. No, I'm not. But DM me the word English. I'm going to meet with the English teacher today. So for those of you who want to learn English, DM me the word English so that I can get you on the list and get you connected to the English teacher. Ma, you gotta DM me mentor. Not put it in the comments because once I close out the stream, I won't be able to see your comments. You gotta send me a message, Ma. Your tag is Ma. You got to send me a message with the word mentor. I'm just curious. Okay, what was your question? I have a question. What were the feelings on the first day of 365 and the last day of 365? That's a great question. That's a great question. On the first day, I was excited. My mindset was in excitement. Okay, I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to show up. And this is what I was telling myself. I'm going to show up even if it's only one person on there. I'm going to talk to this one person and I'm going to share my information with this one person. And on day 365, I was truly evaluating how much I have grown, how much my business has changed, how much my presentation here has changed, right? My mindset has changed. So it's evaluating the growth that has happened over the 365 days, and also being extremely grateful for those of you who showed up, those of you who connected and stayed connected. Right? And I now have another level of understanding. Yes, I knew before that I could do anything that I put my mind to. I knew that before. But actually walking this thing out for this length of time, it did something on a whole nother level that if you put your mind to it, you can do it. If you settle in your spirit that this is what I'm going to do for this length of time, you can do it. All right? I hope that was helpful. I hope it was helpful. Please share your new ministry times again. Okay, so it's Sundays, 7 a.m. and Thursdays, 7 p.m. For the ministry times. And the page is World Changers Ministries. I can read, but think everything in English is difficult to me. Maria, so you got to DM me the word English. DM me the word English. Ma, let me know if you were able to send me the message with the word mentor. Let me know, Ma, if you're still on here. Let me know that you DM'd me the word mentor, because once I close this out, I won't be able to see your comments. All right. Let me know if you figure out how to send me the message. Okay. You already did it. Okay. Great. All right. I'll get back to you once I get off this live. So I can help you get enrolled in the Action Accelerator. All right. Awesome. Let's make some decrees. Let's do that. I have spent, an hour and a half? Well, more than an hour. Repeat the ministry name. World Changers Ministries. Let me find it and show it to you all before I log off here and start my sabbatical. Okay, I see your message. Okie dokie. Now, how do I, let's see. Why I don't see my profile picture? I don't know why I don't see my profile picture, but it is there. There we go. So, it is World. Oh, Lord. All right, y'all. I'm getting all of your message. World changers. Thank you for helping me. You're welcome. My thank you. You're welcome, Maria. You have to scroll. I took a few for me to find. Oh, it took a few. Okay. World Changers Ministries. My light is bad. I don't know how to fix it so that y'all can see it. World Changers Ministries. So what I'm going to do, once I get off this live, I'm going to try to go live on there to make sure that, just to do a checkup. All right. So once I get off here, I'm going to go live. I found it. Okay. Awesome. How much is the cost for a mentor? Maria, send me a message so we can talk about it in the DMs. Okay, Maria? The World Changers start the new week, 25th. Where's my calendar? So yeah, the Thursday of that week, Liz, at 7 p.m. Hey, Jim, how are you? Good morning to you. So the Thursday of that week, Liz, I'll be on. All right? Okay, awesome. So let's make this final declaration until I return. Let's do that. I enjoyed my time with you all this morning. I enjoyed it. I wasn't hurrying, no rush, but I made sure that I gave you all I got. Good, thanks. Happy to be. Oh, you're welcome. Awesome. Let's do that. All right. Let's make some decrees. Then once I get off here, I'm going to do a test live on my ministry page. Okay? I'm going to do a test run on my ministry page. So make sure that you all connect with me there. World Changers Ministries. So once I get off here, I'm going to go live on that page to do a test run. Okay. All right. Great. All right. Let's make some decrees really quickly. Let's do that. We know that life and death lies in the power of the tongue. Certificate to show that I'm able to teach. All right, Maria, send me a message and we'll talk about it. I'll see how best I can help you, okay? All right, so here we go. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we're blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our checking, our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we are blessed with success, with prosperity and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace is giving us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. Yes, we are victorious in life. So that is how we program a productive and a successful day. Maria, did you say you need the decrees? So they are inside of the book. You can find them in the Bold Moves Manual on page, so they are inside of the book. The decrees are right here. The declarations, they're right here. This is what I just read. So you can find them in the book, or if you're inside of my community, I do send them attached to each email. All right. All right, awesome. So remember, the word of the day is confidence. It's not for a specific few, it is for you. This has been a beautiful journey with you. Looking forward to phase two. I am excited about phase two. Absolutely excited about phase two and all the goals that we're going to accomplish as a community, because I believe that we all should be accomplishing goals as we go on this journey, right? I don't just want to show up and talk just to talk. I'm absolutely grateful for all the goals that have been accomplished in phase one, as Miss Gloria puts it. And I'm even more excited about phase two. So for those of you who are new to me, make sure that you stay connected. We're going places and we're doing major things. And even if you cannot afford to work with me, if you just stick around and implement the things that I'm teaching you, your life will change. Absolutely, your life will change. So I am excited as well about phase two. So stick in there with me. Stay connected. Connect to all of my social media platforms so that if you miss me here, you can catch up on the other platforms. All right. Awesome. So I'm going to go live on the ministry page. I'm going to show you some of the plans that I have for the ministry work. So for those of you who want to grow in your spiritual journey, in your biblical knowledge, I love biblical history. Absolutely love it. Love to learn the principles in the Bible and I apply them to my life. So my success is not just self. It's not. I apply biblical principles to my life, and that is why I see the success that I see in my life. So I'm going to go live now on the ministry page, and I'm going to show you some of the plans that I have outlined for our journey on that ministry page. All right, so some of the things that you can look forward to in your growth and development spiritually. All right, so again, I want you to remember that the word of the day is confidence as I close out my last stream for 8 days. Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait until the first Bible study. I'm excited as well. Kingdom class is going to be absolutely powerful. Absolutely. So I want you to take the day on with faith and expectancy. Expect good things. Expect answered prayers. Expect promotion and increase. Anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. Get those things done. Again, if you want to work with me, send me a message. Thank you, Protector. I appreciate it. Send me a message with the word mentor. The ministry page, World Changers Ministries. That's the ministry page, Maria. World Changers Ministries. All right. So I'm going to go live on there and bring up some things on my computer so I could show you the plans that we have for the ministry part of it. All right, have an amazing day. I will put this stream up on my YouTube and Facebook so you can go back and watch the restream. All right, I'll see you all over on my ministry page. Bye for now.